Alright guys, part 2 of my backtesting the Asia strat. Hello. Oh right, my Wi-Fi's not working. Actually let me see if I can get it to work. Okay, yep, it is still not working. So unfortunately my music is not working, but I'm forward testing this. This is like the 15-minute orb strat. The 1 hour trend I believe was bullish, yeah. So I'll take it up to here. Let me see if there's anything on the lower time frame because this seems like a ridiculously big trade. I guess I could probably take it up to just this one here. Just still a 3R. But my other strategy is, well, my other sequence looking thing is telling me to go short, but it's about to hit stop loss. But I'm not surprised, I'll tell you why. But to explain this one here. Oh, and don't mind my trading view, it bugs out whenever I screen record. But, you've got the first candle closure. Oh, is this the first candle closure? I considered it this. This is the first 15-minute candle closure. I drew the fibs to the, actually no, that's the standard deviations. The fibs are somewhere in there. I drew that to lower the first candle. Okay, let me redo it then because it's not saved. Oh. So like this. And then you drop down in time frames. You look for us to enter into that OTE range, which is down here. We enter into it, we tap out of it. Then you wait for the fair value gap to form. We form the fair value gap here. It was like kind of like a combined one. We formed this one, which did get inverse. So I could have entered it like this with stop loss below here. But then we had this one being retested here. Full fair value gap in here. Took a 2-minute one. I like 2 minutes on gold in Asia. We tapped into it, we displaced out of it. So I want to see how that plays out to the next draw. But yeah, and then the AMD setup that I saw was this. So we kind of had this accumulation here. We came up, we manipulated, and then we had this move going lower. It didn't engulf this whole move here, which is more how I like to trade. I like to trade if there's bigger candles going down. But that was where I was looking at entering in, and you can see my trigger didn't even really get hit. Like I want to enter in down here once we've engulfed this move. But yeah, I was just forward testing, playing around, seeing what would work. So we'll see this setup and see if that works. If it doesn't, then that's fine. But our buy point of interest is down here. We've got a low time frame bullish trend because we work at this level here, came back. This is our real buy POI over here. But then once we get down here, that's when we are entering in sales territory. But anyway, that looks like it's working out pretty well. We'll see if that works, and then if it does work, then I'll test it out. Because it would be nice to have something where I can just take it in the first 15 minutes, because I don't want to be sitting on the charts all day, and a lot of these have been sitting on the charts all day. So yeah, but I do really like this strat. I've just put in all my data. We've got a 59% win rate with a 38 R ratio, or realized R at the end of it all, which is really, really good. This is basically what the strategy is. We identified the trend using ICC. We've got an indication, correction, continuation. This is what we call our POI. This would be our buy POI to finish off the ICC continuation. And then when we come near a support or near a buy POI, which is this line here, we want to see an AMD. And then on the manipulation leg, we're drawing standard deviations. And then once we see this move being engulfed, either with like a really big displacement candle or with multiple of the candles engulfing that move, then we enter in and we target the standard deviation 4. But yeah, it doesn't have the highest win rate, but it seems to be a really good strat. I did just backtest it literally earlier today, so that's part 1 there. But yeah, let's see how this plays out. I I might just forward test this. So what is it? It's a 15-minute orb strat. So we waited for first 15-minute candle, waited for retrace to, I'm trading it a little bit differently to how he traded it. I don't really understand how he traded it, but I'm trading it how I trade it. We waited for the retrace to OTE, waited for a 2-minute fair value gap. I prefer the 2-minute on this instrument. It's way smoother. Like, look at this price action, and then look at this. Yeah, the 2-minute is just so much cleaner. The 1-minute, it looks okay. Like, you get more information, but it's unnecessary information in Asia because it's just lower volatility. I wouldn't use the 3-minute because that's not enough information. You can see there's like barely any fair value gaps, but the 2-minute I feel like is a healthy spot to be. So I waited for the 2-minute fair value gap tap, and then waited for candle closure, respect. Waited for candle closure, respect, displacement, respect, entered on closure to next high time frame level. So what level is this? I don't think it's a 1 hour. It is, we kind of hit this 1 hour order block here that we're currently reacting off of. You can see we hit it just here. We're going to have to figure out what our targeting is going to be. At the moment, I think I have it at a 30-minute high. Yeah. At a 30-minute high. So we'll see how this plays out. And yeah, let's just chill here together. Let's watch this play out, because this would be like the type of strat I'd be looking at taking. When it comes to trading Asia. Yeah, 8:15, the retrace, the respect of it. Takes a while for these trades to play out. It is already 1 hour into the open, but it was pretty easy one to wait for. Let's just see. Just put my phone on charge. Well, while we watch this play out, we can have a lifestyle. What's it called? A live chat. Here, so that's the life story, and I'm like just like doom scrolling on my phone. Okay, yeah, life story. Wait, let's see how much did that go for. That basically went for a 2R. Still want to see if it carries up. Let's see if it hit a 15-minute level, because we're just forward testing here. We just want to see like what the vibe is with this strategy. Like, we hit this order block, we're rejecting off of this order block. So is that the level that we're looking at taking it at? We do have a bit of a bullish trend here, nice healthy pullback, and it looks like we're going to continue. So, that's not what I wanted. It's really hard to chart with my chart looking so messed up. We hit OTE, looks like we're continuing higher, so I want to see this trend continue, or we filled up here, so we might want to go bearish. Don't know. Damn, is this just going to hit stop loss. I mean, it's not bad if it does, because we know that it hit the 1 hour order block, so it might just be like whatever objective is high, whatever the next objective is, take it out there. You can see that on the 1 hour, there's no objectives other than this order block here. And if we had taken it out at the order block, we would have got a healthy 1.8R, which it's not crazy, but it's not bad. Yeah, I don't really know if gold respects order blocks or like what the goal is with that, but we'll just see. But then we'll look at the candle closures. Okay, if this is a first candle closure here, there's not really any way you would take the opposite of that, unless I'm like tripping, and you would. What was that other? There was one on the 1 minute that we could have taken as well. So we got this inverse here, which we could have taken. We inverse the fair value gap like this. We could have taken that, but then I don't like it. I like the 2 minute. I see the 2 minute looks so fire gold. Like, why? You don't need to enter it on the 1 minute to day trade. Like, why? But again, I'm unprofitable, so. What the freak? What the actual freak? Like, what are we doing here? Maybe if we had it like, okay, we're gonna take partials at the order block, and then we'll take partials at the high, but that is a mess. So we got the 1 hour. It's like really choppy. Like, I don't know. I haven't really seen that choppy of price action when I was tape reading, backtesting. But this is like really choppy. So we could have taken partials here and then take full TP here. Something like that. I really like the idea of trading Asia gold. Bye, girls. What is happening with this setup? Like, I don't care. It doesn't need to like win. Like, it definitely doesn't need a win. But I'm just like, But I'm just like, just go one direction, like. But it could just be a case of like, you just take it out at whatever the 1 hour, whatever the next thing is on the 1 hour. Hello, please load. I hate that TradingView does this whenever I want to record. Oh, my loom's bugging. Everything's bugging with this thing. This person uses 1 hour Fair Valley gaps to test the wires. Thank goodness that didn't take as long to load. Okay, we closed above it here. This 4 hours, so we are bullish. And then he said the 3 minute. And then you want to look for the first 50 minutes of the open. Can I have this be? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the fib. Oh, I drew it the wrong direction. This is the fib. We retraced into it. Got a candle closure above it. And then we got down to the 1 minute. And then wait for a Fair Valley gap. And we traded through it. We came in, retraced it. Yeah, this is like pretty much where you'd get in. And we're chopping. That's okay. I forgot to see where he targeted actually. Oh, he targeted the New York guys in the previous session. That's gonna be high though. No? I feel like that's gonna be high. Let's see though. Why? Why does it look like that? Maybe the New York session isn't high. Oh my goodness. Don't know if it's looking like that for you guys, but oh my days. Who's working record? Let me find the indicator for the session. Looks like it's about to hit stop loss. Yes. Okay. Wait. No, this isn't it. I'm just trying to find the high and the low of New York. Okay, let's see if it will show me the high and the low of New York. I'm not oh. Hello. Please let me see the high and the low of New York. That's Asia, that's London. This is pre-market. This is the New York high all the way up here. That's New York AM, right? Yeah. So he's targeting all the way up here. That is very high to target. I was targeting the 1 hour high or the 30-minute high. Let's just see. It looks like it's about to hit stop loss anyway. So I'll allow it to hit stop loss if that's what it would like to do. Yeah, there we go. We hit the stop loss. Let me put it back at my 30-minute high. No need to target that crazy R, in my opinion. But, I mean, if it works, it works. Okay, so that was my first forward test for the orb strategy in Asia. As you can see, it did work out when we hit our first objective. I'm going to put that over here in my testing. I like my strat. But yeah, you could have taken it to the order block on the 1 hour time frame. That would have been fine. But yeah, let me note that down. I'm gonna backtest this. Because I do like the fact that you can just take it in the first hour or so. But yeah, I'm gonna backtest this and we'll see. We'll see how it works out. Yeah, so I'm gonna do backtesting. I'll upload it at some point. I'll do actual backtesting now, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this educational lesson. But yeah, this is me crafting out my Asia strat, and I'm really loving that it's just my strat. I'm taking bits and pieces of what I've learned, but it's essentially my strat. I'm not joining mentorships to learn it. I'm just doing it all by myself, which is, it's good. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll speak to you guys later today.